The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. WLCN presents LCHS Railer Boys Postseason Basketball. WLCN's coverage of Railer postseason basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out merealty.com. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Blades Hair and Nail Salon, located at 241 Madigan Drive in Lincoln, offering salon services for hair, skincare, waxing, nails, lashes, and brows. Go online to bladeshairandnailsalon.com or call 217-732-7213. The Lincoln Memorial Hospital Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves through offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers Walking Program on Wednesdays and the 8th Annual LMH Market, opening May 20th. Moriarty Insurance Services, your local, family-owned independent insurance agency for over 50 years. Located at 617 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, contact Kyle or Lindsay about 4% guaranteed interest for 6 years. Phone 217-732-7341. Gator Logistic Materials. Don't waste your time and money dealing with brokers and distributors for your company's packaging and shipping supplies. Chomp through the red tape and buy directly from manufacturers right here in Illinois. Buy from Gator. Reach out at gatorlm.com for more information and a quote. Tartar Brothers Mechanical at 602 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln and online at tartarbrothers.com. Holmes Farms, growing for the future. Learn more at facebook.com/Holmes Farms or call 217-306-4785. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835. The Lincoln Banking Center, a division of the First National Bank in Tremont. Your local bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. Don't miss Capsule's Cheeseburgers in Paradise fundraiser on April 22nd. For more details, call 217-732-2159. The Carpet House. The professional design team at the Carpet House in Lincoln will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Eaton Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Headlines Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Phone 217-651-8310. Lincoln Printers, providing complete, quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. Schneider Chiropractic, providing results for body reconditioning, back and neck problems, along with preventative sports injury procedures. Call 217-732-2140. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of LCHS Railer Boys postseason basketball.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Champaign Central High School, getting set for the Railers and the Vikings from Danville High School. The Railers coming to the contest with a record of 25-5 on the season, while Danville checks in at 9-20. This is the first round of the Class 3A Boys IHSA 2023 Regional. And Scott, got our roster here now. It's as Coach always says, it doesn't take long to get to postseason play, and we are here once again. A little bit different of a feel. We talked about it. It's real quiet in here. There's a lot of room in this gym, so it almost feels like a summer league rec game or something. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everything's just all spread out. Usually we're right on top of the action, and this gym. I mean, there's probably a good 15, 20 feet in between the bench and the stands as well on the other side.
Minute and 33 left here in the warm-ups. Both teams have come back to their collective benches. This is the Danville and Lincoln game, and then after us, Mahomet and Champaign Central will take battle. And then on Friday, February the 24th at 7 o'clock, the winner of our game and the winner of Mahomet and Champaign Central will meet back here at Champaign Central for the regional championship.
Well, Danville, we saw them earlier in the season, Josh, at the holiday tournament there in Lincoln. 3 keys to tonight's game, sponsored by Me Realty. List of the game.
Well, I think be ready to play. You're not going to have a huge crowd here. It's a different atmosphere. How the shooting going to be in this kind of gym? It's kind of a Chatham-like Normal West type of gym. So we'll see how we shoot it. And then, of course, we've got a rebound with some athletes from Danville.
All right, we're playing the national anthem. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments. Start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
WSCN 96.3 and WSCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's action from Champaign, Illinois, on the campus of Champaign Central High School as the Lincoln Railers take on the Vikings from Danville High School.
Starting lineups here for the Danville Vikings. The first man out, number 3, Javon Robinson, a 5'11 sophomore. Next out, number 5, 5'11 and a junior, Devon Clark. Number 15, 6'4 and a senior, Terrion Gord. 21 is 6'3 and a senior, Jonathan Ireland. Listen, one more guy here. Of course, the Railers back in their starting normal starting lineup. Saucy's out there. Viven is out there. Cook, Schilling, and Keon Carson. They didn't mess around here with the speed of the lineup. They're not messing around.
No, they're wanting to get this in.
The fastest lineups I've ever seen.
Well, we are ready to go. Tonight's Tip-off sponsor, Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. And we are set here. Regional play tonight in Champaign, Illinois. Danville.
Guy I was missing was a number 11, 6'5", and a senior, O'Shawn Jones Winslow.
And we're set here as the ball goes up. Cook and Winslow tip it up, and it's controlled by the Railers. Opening possession for the Railers. Regional action, opening round for the Railers.
Yeah, it looks like Danville opening up in a zone. Something that I think we saw a lot of man-to-man for them in the tournament in Lincoln to open up the season.
Railers with the basketball. They work it down to Cook. Now they'll swing it back up top to Carson. Left wing, Schilling for three, in and out, no good. Cook taps it out of bounds off the Railers. Danville basketball.
Yeah, I think of course, Scott, if you don't shoot it well against the zone, you got a hard time scoring sometimes. So first three up and look good, just didn't go down for Schilling. So the Railers are going to have to get their shooting touch back here tonight.
Danville with their first possession of the night. Opening round here in Champaign. Danville beat Rantoul Saturday to advance to tonight's game. Winner moves on till Friday night. They work it to Ireland, now in the corner. Now they'll kick it up top to Ireland for a three off the back of the iron, no good. Tracked down by Schilling.
Yeah, if I remember right, Scott, their main guy, Javon Robinson, 5'11", and a sophomore, number 3, is the guy that really made them go in Lincoln, opening up that first tournament.
Railers with the basketball, no score. Minute 15's gone by here in the first. Carson left wing, now to Schilling. Top of the key, back to Carson, left wing, three on the way. Off the side of the rim, no good. Ireland with the rebound for the Vikings.
I'm not so sure Cook isn't open for a lob behind the defense. Scott.
Three from Robinson off the rim, no good. Nothing but threes tonight as the Railers track down the rebound. And now Carson will walk it up the court. He'll get it across half court.
A lot of distance between the back of the defense for Danville and where Cook. Here comes the lob.
Schilling, lob, Cook up. Couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and steps on the baseline out of bounds. Railer basketball. Had it there, Josh. Just got a little too deep for Cook. Couldn't finish.
Yeah, he had the ball, too, on the rebound. And Danville kid just pushed him out of. I don't know. How was that not a foul?
Well, no foul, no score. 2 minutes have gone by in the first quarter. Danville with the basketball. Robinson goes right. Now go back to his left to Larkin. Larkin to Robinson. Corner, now left wing Robinson. Ireland up top. Feed it down low to Winslow.
They've gotten it a couple times at that free throw line, and neither Winslow have looked to shoot, or Ireland. They got it at that free throw line that hurts the Railer 1-2-2, and neither guy has turned to look at the basket.
30-second timeout from Danville with 5:43 to go in the first. No score here tonight. Opening round regionals for the Lincoln Railers.
Yeah, the Railers missed on 2 3-point opportunities, one by Schilling and one by Keon Carson, and then we got the dunk opportunity on the lob. Cook couldn't get it to corral it and then take it up and slam it in. So a couple possessions, the Railers trying to feel this defense out.
For this evening's game, Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers, stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Viking basketball after the 32nd timeout by Danville. Robinson spins. Now they get it in the corner. Nowhere to go for Larkin. Try to tap it down low. Cook there. Taps it away. Railers with the basketball. And now a jump ball. And arrow possession favors the Vikings. Still no score. 5:31 to go in the first. Danville lob it in to Winslow. And he's going to be fouled. Don't know that he was shooting. He was. He's going to get 2 free throws with 5:29 to go in the first.
First foul on the Railers. Who'd they have that on, Scott? I missed it.
10. That's
Keon.
Keon Carson picks up his first, team first.
Odd.
Makes both free throws. Yeah. Horrible. You love being down here, but not in this corner.
No, I love floor level, but the scoreboard is like the ones in the back gym. There's nothing to tell you with a foul. There's no scoring or anything there. And then the other ones,
just plain Jane.
Like at the old YMCA.
Railers with the basketball, 2-0 Danville. Railers still trying to get on the scoreboard. Almost 3 minutes have gone by in the opening quarter here tonight.
Railers starting to run some motion against this zone here.
Biven, three, corner, rolls around, no good. Winslow with the rebound for the Vikings.
Yeah, a couple three chances for the Railers, three-point chances for the Railers. Keon, now Biven, and Schilling. Neither one have gone down. Railers scoreless here through about 4 minutes.
Robinson now to Ireland, back to Robinson in the corner to Larkin. Larkin to dribble out, get it to Robinson up top, guarded by Biven. Now he'll go left. Give it to Ireland. Nothing there. All the way in the corner to Larkin. Larkin for a three, too deep. Airballed it.
Schilling
comes down to Schilling. Yeah.
He's got 3 rebounds. Right man, right spot.
Railers set up their offense with 4:25 to go in the first.
Still think we got to find the ball to get the ball in the middle to Biven, and then Biven maybe go high-low with Cook. That looks to be open around that baseline area.
Railer basketball, kick ball, going to stay with the Railers. Schilling with it, now over to Sassi, right wing. Now Biven, now back up top to Schilling. Schilling looking for Biven, nothing there. Now I'll swing it to Carson. Back to Schilling up top. Now they'll feed Biven. Swing it out to Sassi, nothing there. Schilling, three-pointer, top of the key, off the front of the rim, no good. Fought for Ireland for the Vikings, grabs it.
Well, it's about time I think we're going to have to go with our lineup that goes against the zone, right? Nelson, and bring Gowan in to prepare to get a little more three-point shooting to go.
We're under 4 minutes, as Josh mentioned. Nelson and Gowan and Hayes, a good sign up off the bench. Hayes hasn't played the past couple games due to a high ankle sprain, so that's good and encouraging to see him up off the bench to check in for the Railers, and a travel on Larkin of Danville.
Boy, slow paced here for the Railers. Just haven't really gotten into it. It was kind of a quick. I mean, we got here and they hustled through. It looked like warm-ups. We were kind of late getting to the party too, and national anthem went going quick. It's just a little bit of a quicker pace here to get ready for a game anyway.
Railers with the basketball, still looking to score. Carson, right corner, feed it into Cook, up and good.
We'll go to that play now. Nice screen by Hayes on the ball side block, and then Cook fights around there and gets to the layup. So Cookie with 2 to get the Railers going here.
Is it one of those things where, it's regionals, it's, you either win or go home? Maybe a little butterflies for the Railers right now, just knowing that this could be it.
Yeah, I think you got nerves coming out anytime you come out and play, and a little more when it's regional time, as you said.
3 in the corner by Ireland, no good. Nelson tracks the rebound down and gives it to Hayes, who kicks it over to Carson with 2:45 to go in the first, all tied up at 2.
Really, Danville doesn't have a field goal yet. 2 free throws for Winslow, and that's all the scoring they've gotten so far. So neither team tearing up the nets.
Nelson deep 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Winslow for the Vikings. A little different background for the Railers. I don't know if they've played in this gym before, so it may take a little while to get used to. 2:22 to go in the first, tied up at 2. There's a deep 3 from Robinson, and it's nothing but net, and it's 5-2 Vikings. On right wing, now up top to Carson. He'll go left to Nelson. Tapped away. Nelson grabs it, gives it to Gowan. 2 minutes to go in the first. Hayes kicks it to Gowan. Nothing there. Now he'll reset with Nelson. Now Carson left wing. Nelson to Cook. Free throw line. Tapped out of there. Carson grabs it. Up to Nelson. Nelson for a 3. Top of the key. No good. Hayes tried to track it down. Couldn't get it. Yeah, and it's going to be Danville basketball.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a different feel right now. Railers can get not a lot of energy going. Shots aren't falling, and good thing it's just 5-2 after the big 3 from Winslow for Robinson. Robinson got a 3 in the last possession for Danville.
5-2, 1:35 to go in the first quarter here in Champaign. Robinson goes right, blocked off there by Cook and Nelson. Now they'll kick it up to Larkin and hands it back to Robinson. 1:20 to go in the first. Number 10 is checked in for Danville.
almost feels like a afternoon holiday tournament game. You know, where the crowd's not quite into it yet. They're still in a coma from the holidays.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
There's just not a lot. I mean, we can hear ourselves think out here.
Under a minute to go, lost and tracked down by Carson. Now he's going to push right, get it up to Gowan. Gowan fakes, pulls back for a three, nothing there. Now Hayes to Cook. Cook, Nelson, left wing, three on the way, no good. Cook tracks it down, tries to go back up. We're going to have a jump ball as Cook put it on the ground, and Robinson grabbed it for the jump ball. It's going to be Railer basketball with 39 seconds to go.
Yeah, Nelson with some good looks, just can't get him to go. And sometimes he's kind of a streaky shooter. He can get on a roll for 2 or 3, but then it's tough for him to get going.
24 Alblinger checks in for Danville. It's going to stay with the Railers on their own baseline as Jordan inbounds to Cook. Now swing it out to Gowan, right wing. Now over to Carson. 32 seconds to go in the first. 5-2 Danville. Railers with the basketball.
Find a Hayes.
Cook, jumper. No good, off the front of the rim. And Robinson with the rebound. He pushes right, now backs it out with 20. A deep three from Robinson is up and good, and it's 8-2 Danville.
Yeah, the Railers still settling for jump shots and not really attacking that middle and getting to the basket, and they find themselves down after a couple three-pointers from Robinson.
6 seconds to go. Carson with it. He'll go right. Gowan, three, right corner. Way too long off the back of the rim. And at the end of one, it's the Lincoln Railers 2, the Danville Vikings 8. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
Welcome back to Champaign Central High School as the Railers trail the Vikings by 6 to start the second. Danville basketball. Robinson has it guarded by Gowan. Now over to number 12, Lucas.
Yeah, and it's been all the scoring really by Javon Robinson with 2 3-pointers. And O'Shawn Jones Winslow has 2 free throws.
Lucas with it, kicks it out to Robinson. Nothing there. Now he'll back it out. Alblinger sets a pick. Robinson goes right. Cut off there by Nelson. Hayes not moving real well.
No, he's still gimpy. And it's going to take a little time just to get that thing loose, I'm sure.
Yeah. Good. He'll fight through it. Hinton now back up top to Robinson. Robinson go right. Now Danville being very patient.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're going to overload one side.
It's going to go off of Schilling. Out of bounds. Going to stay with the Vikings. Hinton inbound on the baseline or sideline. Right in front of the Lincoln bench. He'll get it into Robinson. Down 7 minutes to go in this first half. Pass and catch between Robinson and Hinton. Robinson with the deep 3 left, no good. Winslow with the rebound. And another jump ball. And the arrow should go to the Railers, and it does.
Yeah, we need something, as you talked about, just in that break between quarters, Scott. We got to get the ball inside. We got to go to Hayes or go go Hayes to Cook or Cook to Hayes and find some easy baskets. Right now the jump shot's not going down for the Railers, and Vikings are going to continue to play that zone if we don't shoot it. So we've got to find a guy in the middle that can get aggressive and get to the hoop. One of the guys that really does a good job in there is Biven. If we can get him to the free throw line, Biven not in the game right now.
2 points for the Railers. Still trying to break that scoring drought.
A couple threes open this thing up a little bit.
Work it down to Hayes. Kick it over. Tapped out of bounds off of the Vikings.
Yeah, good idea, though. Hayes tried to get it on the short porch, and then Cook dove right down to the basket. Bounce pass probably gets him 2 points, but that's the right idea anyway.
Nelson inbounds to Schilling all the way at the top of the key. He'll back it out to Gowan. Now Hayes, nowhere to go. Gowan thinks about a three, pulls it down. Now Schilling right wing, all the way across Nelson, left wing three. On the way, nothing but net. And it's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer for Nelson.
Boy, and one we needed badly. We were in a drought, that was obviously, with just 2 points in the first quarter, and started to get this Railer Nation crowd up on their feet a little bit. They understand the Railers need their help.
Winslow jump shot, no good. And Cook with the rebound. Railers with the ball down by 3. 5:48 to go in the first half. Schilling walks across the timeline, goes left. Now he goes left to Nelson. Nelson back to Schilling, top of the key. Nelson, left wing, three. Got it! Nelson with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and we're tied at 8.
Nelson's one of those guys that can miss 3 in a row and then come back and make 3 in a row in a hurry, and doesn't really bother him. You know, he always knows that next one, or always thinks that next one's going to go in. And for 2 back-to-back threes for Nelly, and now we're right back in it.
Robinson with the ball up top. Gowan comes out, picks him up. Tapped out of there. Robinson tracks it down. 5:09 to go in the first half.
Got a little spark from the crowd. Railers moving a little bit better
Three
now.
from Ireland, no good. Winslow there for the putback, up and good for Winslow.
Yeah, they got a rebound. You know, we get the shot, and Winslow sneaks in for a rebound. Looks like Schilling got popped in the mouth. He's bleeding pretty good.
10-8, 4:49 to go in the first half. Vikings with the lead. Gowan, three-pointer, left wing, got it. That's the spot over there, left wing three.
Let's just stay
That's
over
3
there.
in a row.
I think if you go over there, you could make one.
Doubtful. It's another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers with their first lead, 11-10.
Yeah, stay away from the side of the Railer Nation, and the threes have been gone down now. 3 in a row, 2 for Nelly and 1 for Gowan.
And a travel on Larkin.
He's done that twice now. Just has caught the ball, and for some reason we can't see it because the bench is right in our way. But after the catch, he does something with his feet, and the same official has caught him twice. Third turnover now on Danville, and now the Railers start to get it rolling here a little bit.
11-10 Railers, 4:20 to go in the first half. Railers with the basketball. Schilling works it over to Nelson, left wing. Now up top to Hayes. They work it to the right to Schilling. He'll hand off to Hayes. Hayes to Gowan. Now Nelson gets deep. Tries to feed it to Schilling and threw it at his feet out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it was
Viking
there too. I'm not sure Schilling would have got a shot off on a layup there, but the backdoor cut was there, and Nelson just led him a little too far.
We're halfway through the second. The Vikings with the basketball. Railers up by 1. Robinson. Now Gowan comes out on him, over to Ireland. Tried to feed it into Winslow, tapped out of there, and Robinson grabs it but travels as he went to the rim. I don't know. They're calling the travel tonight.
Yeah, they are, especially on Danville. Four turnovers, all of them, I think 3 of them by the travel variety. So the Railers with another opportunity here to cash into this 1-point lead.
Feed it to Hayes. He'll go in, up with the right, up, and got it to go in the foul.
Exactly the guy that we need in there. Hayes, as you said earlier, Scott, coming off that ankle sprain where he's been out for a couple games, but really caught it, did a nice job of surveying what he had. He looked outside, they weren't open, and then after he looked outside, the lane was wide open, and he went right in and just shot a little teardrop right over the front of the rim and got fouled. So good job by Hayes of figuring out what he can do before he just kind of puts his head down and goes.
Hayes left a little short. That's going to be out on Winslow, and it's going to stay with the Railers. Railers up 13-10, 3:36 to go. Biven to inbound on her own baseline. So kicks it out to Schilling. Nothing there. Schilling goes right. Gets Biven right wing. Now back to Schilling.
Yeah, Nelson takes a break, and Biven comes back in and see if we can't get a little more action right to Cook, or not Cook, right to Hayes in the middle.
Hayes at the elbow. Fires it over to Gowan. And Biven pulls up for a jumper and good.
Nice move. Yeah, I think Hayes went down and might have tweaked that ankle, Scott. I saw him come down, and he's really grimacing now.
Yeah.
He got off balance on something and might have, the slightest tweak of that thing can almost bring it back to life.
Yeah, and Saucy gets up off the bench. You got to think that he's going to go in for Hayes. You can just tell that, he's got no jump,
right,
and it's really affecting him.
Yeah, and that's his game, right? Rebounding and jumping and use his physicality to help the Railers.
Trap in the corner off Ireland. It's going to go off of Ireland, and it's going to go to the Railers.
5 turnovers now on Danville. As a nice trap, Hayes will check back on the bench and see if he can't get a little masseuse down there to get that thing back in action. And I don't want to say anything, but worst thing is to go and sit down. He's got to keep that thing moving.
Yeah,
you don't want it to get tight, right? Back now, Danville back here in man-to-man.
2:30 to go. Railers with the ball up by 5. Schilling gets in. Now kicks it out to Biven. Biven gets to Gowan. Now Cook right wing. Cook's going to pull up for a jumper off the front of the rim. No good. Winslow with the rebound.
Yeah, another settle for a 3. I think the success, obviously, with a couple threes from Nelson and then one from Gowan, but that 3-point play or 2-point play, Hayes missed a free throw, is a thing that the Railers can continue to do, continue to get to the hoop. We're not shooting it real well as of right now.
Robinson goes left. Now backs it out. He'll go right. Now back to his left.
I don't know if anybody else is going to score, really, Scott, other than Robinson. Timeout Danville, and as I talked about earlier, just really it's been Javon Robinson, the 5'11" sophomore, with a couple of threes, and that's the guy that looks to score mainly for the Vikings.
Timeout on the court. Some of other tonight's sponsors are Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. A family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654.
Blades Hair and Nail Salon, located at 241 Madigan Drive in Lincoln, offering salon services for hair, skincare, waxing, nails, lashes, and brows. Go online to bladeshairandnailsalon.com or call 217-732-7213.
15-10, 1:50 to go in the first half. As the Vikings they've called 2 early timeouts.
Yeah, 1:50 left here in the second quarter. It's been a fast-moving game so far. Not a lot of scoring, not a lot of fouling. Just looks like
got 3 left.
I can't even read these scoreboards.
We're going to have to do better Friday. We're going to have to find a different spot.
We're going to have to find a different gym.
Well, they gave Danville a good spot down there. And Railers, 1:30 to go in the first half. Ireland's going to fire up a 3 in the corner and got it.
He's tried a couple of them and have not got him to go. That time he did. So he must be a guy that can fill it up a little bit from the 3-point line. So the Railers, another guy they're going to have to key on. Backdoor.
15-13 up to Biven. Backdoor to Biven from Carson. And the Railers up by 4.
Yeah, Keon almost with a steal.
Yeah.
You're right. Just one team foul apiece on team, so no foul trouble here for either team.
A 9-20 record, very deceiving. It's tapped out of there, going to stay with Danville. Kick it over to Robinson. He goes left, pulls back, jumper on the way, in and out. No good. Biven with the rebound with 48 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, you'll see if the coach can get a quick hitter of some sort or see if they can't hold for this last shot. The Railers up by 4 with about 35 seconds left here.
Carson hounded by Robinson. He'll get it through, and now to Saucy, back to Carson with 30 seconds on the clock. Coach Al calling out the play. He wants purple.
I got a little time here, till 20 to go. Usually coach won't start his last second shot till about 10 or 11 seconds to go.
Down to 13. Now we're at the 11 second mark, now down to 9. Here we go. Cook, left elbow. Gowan, corner 3, no good. Gets his own rebound with 2 seconds. Back up and no good. And at the end of the first half, it's the Railers 17, the Danville Vikings 13. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated Schneider Chiropractic halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Nation and Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show with the Railers leading here at halftime 17-13. 7 minutes and 30 seconds up on the clock. And Scott, it was slow and get going for the Railers. We didn't have a lot of oomph. We talked about it. We don't want to oversay it or anything, but it's just a different atmosphere. Even now, it's just quiet. I would relate it to Collinsville at a 2:30 game, where and we've got a nice group of fans here, and really for Danville, not too bad either. So it should be louder, but it's just one of those gyms that's big. There's a lot of room. It just doesn't feel like a regional atmosphere at all, and part of that, it just seems like we've been hustled ever since. I know we kind of showed up a little tardy, but it kind of seems like we've been on the go ever since. And as you said, you look down and you're watching, it's 6:23 when the clock hit triple zeros for the end of the second quarter. So it was a fast moving first half.
Yeah, and just sped up the whole. It just seemed like everything's out of sorts, and it does. It feels like that Saturday morning, 11 a.m. at the turkey tournament there in Lincoln. There's just no atmosphere whatsoever, and that being because everything's just so spaced out. But Railers off to a slow start, 2 points in the first quarter, followed up with 15. Luckily, Danville struggled as well. But you go into halftime with 4-point lead, you got to be happy if you're Coach Al with the way we played the first half.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that he was worried about, we just weren't real ready. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that he's always prided himself himself on, and his program or his teams they're ready to go. And I wonder if the zone threw a little bit of a little bit of a scare at us. Maybe we weren't as ready for a zone as we would have been man normally, because Danville, I think, plays more man. But we saw both, and once the Railers hit those 3 threes in a row, Danville kind of quickly switched to that man-to-man, which seemed to throw the Railers off a little bit too. Once we got the 2 threes to go, I think we got a hoop by Hayes. Didn't get the free throw to go, but after that, I don't think we scored again. So we've gone in spurts where we didn't score hardly at all in the first quarter, 2 points, and then we had a nice second quarter with 15. But we really were about 2 or 3 minutes in the last part of that second quarter where we didn't score.
No, you're right. And if it wasn't for Nelson coming out, hitting 2 threes in a row, and then Gowan, it would be a different story right now. I just feel like we're depending on the 3 too much instead of working. We've been to the free throw line once with Hayes, and when he got fouled.
We did get the back door with Bivens, and we got that.
Yeah,
so.
But I think we need to attack the rim, make these guys foul you, get to the free throw line, and make it a little easier for you, and, not depend on that 3.
4 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the warm-ups here at halftime. And the Railers not out yet. Vikings just took the floor. We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break, and we'll be back here from Champaign Central in just a couple minutes. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. No, it's not. It's halftime show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Seems like it was.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Welcome back to Champaign, Illinois, on the campus of Champaign Central High School, as the Railers are taking on the Danville Vikings for their opening round of regional play. Railers with a 4-point lead going into the second half, Josh. And, I mean, it's pretty simple. We just got to score.
Yeah, you're right. I think defense will be fine. You got to get out, obviously, on Robinson, and the big boy 21 hit one from the corner, but 21 is Ireland. He's got a 3. Robinson's got 2 threes, but yeah, you're right. We got to score. As you said earlier, we got to get to the basket. We got to get easier baskets, and I think once you move the ball enough on Danville, they'll give you some easy hoops. We've just, like you said earlier, settled for jump shots.
It's going to be Danville basketball to start the second half as Larkin gets it up to Robinson, right wing. Now gets it back to Larkin, guarded by Carson. Larkin goes left. Now Carson with the steal. Grabs it. Now he'll back it out and set up the offense.
Another steal, or a steal for Keon, and that's Larkin's 3rd turnover. A couple travels, and there he just gave it away.
Saucy. Look for had Schilling back door. Now he does, but Schilling has nowhere to go. Resets up top with Carson. Swing it left. Now Cook.
Go by him.
Left corner. Cook dribbles in. Nothing there.
You need a couple of those drives like Cook had against Decatur MacArthur, where he basically just put his head down and went to the rim.
Railers up by 4 with the basketball, and Schilling drug his foot as he drove in, unsure what to do, tried to get it to Cook, but drug his foot in the process, and he got called for the travel.
Bivin was over there dribbling, and I think he wanted to pass it to Cook, but he thought he was wide up enough open to get to the hoop and couldn't fit, and made a bad decision there, a late call.
Vikings with the basketball, Hinton up top. He'll go left, now back it out, guarded by Carson. Now gets it to Ireland, left wing, reset with Robinson up top of the key. Now Keon on him, all over him. Gets it over to Hinton left.
Yeah, I think if we can put some pressure on them, Scott, they're shaky in their ball handling.
Larkin gets in the middle, and Saucy's going to foul him, and Larkin's going to get 2 free throws. (17-13) Railers, 6:45 to go in the third, and Larkin's going to get 2 free throws. First one up and no good. Fouls on Saucy, his first, team first. Second free throw up and good for Larkin. Cuts the lead down to 3 with 6:45 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I believe Danville opened up in a man-to-man here against the Railers. So I think our chances of scoring are better against Danville against their man-to-man.
Railers work it around. Carson, he'll dribble in, kick it out. Bivin, 3 on the way. Up and rattles in and good.
Shooter's touch on the new rims here at Champaign Central. High bounce for Bivin, and it came back down through the net.
Bivin with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Railers up by 6. Hinton. Yep, travel easy. Tried to get better position on Carson and give him a little shoulder.
Yeah.
But got called for the travel in the
kind of picked it up
in the process.
Did a shuffle, and then wanted to bang almost like a post guy would bang into a defender. And Vikings having a little trouble with their point guard. Coach Darrell Robinson not quite sure who to put in at point guard. Both of them have turned the ball over several times here.
Well, they're having trouble with Carson. There's a little backdoor to Bivin up and good, and the Railers up by 8.
Yeah, great look, too. I mean, we saw a great vantage point for us right here. Great pass by Carson. That's not an easy pass with one hand.
Now a trap up top, stolen by Schilling. Schilling's got a layup, up and count it. And the Railers up by 10, and Danville needs a timeout.
Yeah, we got the crowd into it a little bit.
There we go. A nice little run by the Railers.
Now it's past an afternoon game.
Yeah. Now we are Friday night basketball.
Well, we got to give a lot of props to the Lady Railers. Big W last night, Scott. And, of course, our crew will be over at Rochester tomorrow night for that 7 o'clock sectional championship game against the host school, the Rockets from Rochester. So a big-time game tomorrow. We hope everybody gets over there. I know we had a good crowd. I was there last night, and I expect even more people to make the trip over to Rochester tomorrow. A little later start now. It wasn't a 6 o'clock. Now it's a 7 o'clock start. Yep. So it gives you a little extra time to get prepared and hopefully bring us home a sectional championship. And then the boys will be right back here, hopefully, Friday night at 7 as well.
Yeah, get on over to Rochester tomorrow night. You know, Rochester fans will be in full force, so Lincoln needs to match it. And if you can't make it, you can catch Jay and Carrie on WLCN. You know, we're going to carry all the action. I know we'll have the sectional championship. Well, I'm not sure about this. Well, just assuming we win.
Yeah.
Super sectional. I don't know if we can video or not.
We'll bring something. But thanks for a lot of the sponsors that picked up for the postseason.
Absolutely. We got a long list here we're going to try to get through. As the Railers take a 10-point lead, almost stolen away. Robinson tracks it down. 5:30 to go into third. Vikings with the basketball. They work it down low.
Dunk.
Yeah, they got it in to
Cook blocked them.
Guard with the bucket and the foul. Foul is on
24.
Bivin. That's his first, team second. Free throw up and no good. Cook grabs the rebound, gives it over to Saucy. They work to Carson. Yeah, bad, scary pass there. Schilling dribbles in, head fake up, and
get in there.
Couldn't get it to go, but he'll be fouled and get 2 shots.
Yeah, Trey steps to the line for 2. It's a nice rebound here off the free throw, and then got it up to Keon. Keon right in the middle and found Schilling out on the break on the right side. And Trey, was something he doesn't normally do, is take it to the basket, did a nice job of head faking, and then went into the body, and he knows he was going to get to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
Schilling's going to get 2 free throws. Railers up by 8. 5:16 to go in the third. Feels like we're at a golf match.
Yeah.
They're just silence.
Except for the waste management. This wouldn't be silent crew here for the free throw.
Schilling's second free throw. Up and count.
Good. Attaboy.
Railers back up by 10. 5:16 to go into third. Vikings with the basketball. Now the Railers going to extend their full court pressure up a little bit.
A new player here for Danville.
Feed it up to Larkin. Up and good. It's a Smith.
Number 4, Javon Smith gave it to number 11, O'Shawn Jones-Winslow.
Cook fights his way in. Up and good. Now Danville putting on the pressure. Ray was able to break that. Yep. Easy bucket for Cook.
Yeah, get it back to that 10-point lead. We keep it there, we'll be all right.
Danville with the basketball. Robinson looking for somewhere to go. Gets it into Larkin. Larkin up and no good. Cook with the rebound. Winslow. I say Larkin. Oh, yeah, Winslow. Well, it doesn't matter.
Hey,
Carson dribbles left up and got it. Carson beat his man. Got the easy layup.
Yeah, clear out on one side of the play, and the Railers all on the other side. And Keon just sweeps through and gets to the lane and beats number 4, who just checked in, Smith, to the basket.
Robinson with the deep 3, no good. Fought for, Saucy grabs it. And the Railers up by 12 and the basketball.
Yeah, tell Bivin to dribble the ball and attack the basket. Looks unsure of what to do.
Cook's going to dribble in, kick it out. Saucy, right wing 3, no good. Bivin there with the rebound. Now he'll pull it back out. Railers up 30-18, 3:25 to go into third, and now a foul on the Vikings on number 12. Or 21. That's Ireland. That's his first, team second.
Yeah, not a lot of foul trouble here tonight. No. Not a lot of fouls going on.
Nelson in for the Railers. Hayes back in. And they'll get it into Carson. Carson's going to
see if they
push
set the
right.
Bottom screen here.
Up top to Hayes. Now Nelson right wing, up top to Gowan, now left wing to Cook. Cook dribbles in, nothing there, pull back jumper, got it!
Got it, nice shot there by Cook. Got in the lane and separated himself from the defender with a little step back. So,
almost stolen by Gowan. Now a little reach on Carson. He picked up the foul, his second, team third.
Say that. Gowan almost had that for a quick steal on a layup, but good job by Robinson at kind of tipping it back to himself. But boy, those two can provide some pressure out the top of the 1-2-2.
32-18 Raiders, almost a steal by Carson.
10 seconds. Get it, Cook.
Now stole by Cook. Cook, layup, got it. The fans were wanting to dunk, but Cook just laid it up and good.
Yeah, let's take 2 points. Good job by Cook at reading that cross-court pass, stepped through, and did it all himself.
34-18. There's a drive by Robinson up and count it. 34-20, 2:29 to go in the third.
Coach won't be happy about that.
No.
Guy drove right down the lane and got not all the way to the hoop, but pretty close enough to shoot a layup.
Cook fakes a three, now pulls up, jumper off the rim, no good. 4 grabs it, and it's going to go to the Railers, or I'm sorry, to Danville.
Well, the Railers up 34-20 here, 2:13 left in the third quarter. It's a little slower pace than the first two, I would say.
It's going to be Vikings basketball, 34-20 as Josh mentioned. Now we're down to 2:09 to go in the third. Robinson left wing, now up top to Smith, to Robinson, back to Smith. Kick by Carson, going to stay with the Vikings. Smith to Winslow, up, and going to be fouled by Hayes. And Winslow will get 2 free throws.
Good thing for Winslow. And not been great from the line. 2 of 4 from the line tonight, and we hope Winslow continues that.
That is not Larkin.
Continues the pace, although up and good for Winslow now, 34-21. Just the first foul on Cook. Now the Railers with 4 team fouls. Ooh, Winslow up, and so now full court pressure here by the Vikings.
Carson just dribbles through it. Kicks it out. Gowan, 3. A little too long. And Robinson with the rebound. 34-22 Railers. 1:42 to go in the third. Danville with the basketball.
Yeah,
now a trap left wing. They'll get it up top to stolen away. Almost stolen away. Now Robinson regains possession.
Carson
all over the place. Yeah. Now they'll feed it to Winslow. Now they'll get it into Smith. He'll back it out. Nowhere to go. Boy, Carson has amped it up tonight, Josh.
Yeah, he is all over.
There's a 3 from Smith. And just like that, it's a 9-point game with the Railers in the lead. Hayes all the way to Nelson. Nelson, Cook. Cook will dribble in. Pull up, jumper. Thought he got hit on the arm. No call.
And we're not working the ball at all. And now we're giving the ball back to Danville. And they've gotten this thing back to a 9-point lead just for the Railers on a couple possessions. Railers taking some quick shots on the other end.
Smith up top. Now he'll go right. Hand off to Robinson, right wing, who fires up a deep 3. No good. Rebound there for Winslow. He'll put it back and good. And the foul. And the lead down to 7, Josh. Could be 6.
Well, we go down and get a kick-out 3 by Gowan. Misses, and then Cook comes down and takes a wild pull-up jump shot. We're not getting to the basket. We're not making Danville play any defense. And when you're not making them and you're taking quick shots, obviously you're giving more possessions to Danville to get right back in this thing.
Free throw up and good. 6-point lead for the Railers. It was just 14 not too long ago. And Danville on a little bit of a run. Nelson to Hayes, all the way over to Schilling.
Got to get across.
Schilling gets it across the timeline. Here comes the trap to Gowan. Feed it into Hayes. Hayes going to dribble in. Now kick it back out to Schilling. 25 seconds to go in the third. Railers going to hold for one. Gowan way out top, now Schilling.
Yeah, Danville back in this 2-3 zone, almost like a matchup 2-3 zone. We'll see if Coach doesn't call some kind of lob play for Cook, which worked in the first quarter. Cook just dropped it.
Now down to 10. Schilling going to start their play. Going to go to Cook, left wing. Now Hayes with 3 seconds. Corner, Nelson, no good. Schilling tried to grab the rebound. Couldn't, and that's going to do it for the third quarter here in Champaign. At the end of 3, it's the Railers 34, the Vikings 28. We'll take a commercial timeout. We come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Champaign, Illinois, for this regional matchup between the Railers and the Vikings. Railers with a 34-28 lead, and some more sponsors for tonight's game. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities that it serves through offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers walking program on Wednesdays and the 8th annual LMH Market opening May 20th.
Now the Railers will get the ball here to start the fourth. Had a 14-point lead, I think, Scott,
yeah.
And then has cut back to 6 points here for
little backdoor to Gowan, stolen away. I was getting ready to say this is a very important possession, and before I could get it out, a turnover for the Railers. Smith with it, now to Robinson. We'll just transfer to a big defensive stop here. Ireland dribbles in, stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, good call.
Yep, called him. Yep, got him out of bounds, and it's going to be Railer basketball.
Yeah, the Railers got away with one there. So we've got to we need a big basket here. It's been a little while since we've scored. We've gone in those spurts where we've scored and then we've gone shy or absent from the scoring column for a couple minutes at a time.
7:25 to go in the ball game. Raiders up by 6 with the basketball. Schilling right corner. Yep, now they'll swing it to the left. Hayes. Nelson now Schilling. Run some clock. Get a good shot. Now Gowan to Schilling. To Hayes. Hayes dribbles in. Up and couldn't get it to go. Ireland with the rebound. Now Robinson pushes in. Kicks it to Winslow. Loses it. Smith over to Ireland for a 3. Got it. And nerves have set in now, Josh, as the Railers only up by 3 with a lot of basketball to go.
Well, you're right, and a lot of moment.
And we're going to call for an over and back.
I'm not sure whatever. Usually when they over and back is 3 points, all 3 points have to be over to both feet in the ball. And I'm not sure how that all 3 got over and then got back, but hard to see from this point.
So Danville with the basketball down by 3 with 6:42 to go in the ball game. They look to tie it up or pull within 1.
Man, we were just at that point too, weren't we?
Winslow up and couldn't get it to go. And they're just attacking the basket now, Josh, and Railers
just standing and watching,
struggling.
Yeah. There's no movement by the backs moving over to get in front and to stand in front. It's just as soon as O'Shawn Jones Winslow catches it, he puts his head down and goes to the basket, and we just foul.
Winslow first free throw up and no good. Fouls on Cook. That's his second. Team 6th.
Just 2 fouls on
for Danville. Second free throw up and good, and we have a 2-point ball game. Raiders with the basketball up by 2, 6:30 to go in the ball game. Cook left wing. He'll dribble right, give it to Gowan up top now. Biven right wing. Now they'll work it back to the left. Cook's posting up, couldn't get it to him. Now they'll reset up top. Cook a dribble in, find a lane, up and good. Count the bucket and the foul.
Ooh. I thought he was going to call travel.
Yeah. Very close to being a travel.
I don't think it was, but I thought he was going to get close to calling it, or at least calling it. But he called the Cook with got fouled and made the layup. So nice move by Cook, and that's I think if you're Lincoln, Scott, you just go to the basket every time. You know, make them foul you or get layups, and you got a guard on this end.
Cook's free throw up and good.
Huge basket there, man. We were struggling, and a lot of momentum to Danville, and they're exactly almost like a timeout there to stop some momentum by Danville.
Raiders back up by 5, 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Smith to Robinson. Now Ireland right wing for a deep three off the rim, no good. Fought for Carson with the rebound. We got a 3-on-3. Carson pushes right wing to Gowan. Nowhere to go. Feeds it to Hayes. Now back up top. And the Raiders working some clock, working the ball around. The 5-point lead and the basketball.
Yeah, there might be a run and jump of some sort here coming from Danville. Something going to be a little bit different here.
And we're going to foul on Robinson.
Yeah, I think they want to get a little closer to the bonus. A wise man, Jeff Nelson, when I was coaching junior high, once told me when you know you're going to have a close game at the end, you want to get closer to that bonus. You know, I was at like 2 or 1 or 2, and after the game he said, you got to get some guys fouling to get to 5 or so. That way, when it comes to the time where you need to foul, you're only 1 or 2 away.
Raiders with the basketball, up by 5. Carson pushes right to Biven. Now they find a Cook wide open down low, and that's what you want to see right there, Josh.
Go to your bread and butter,
bucket,
right?
Yeah, easy bucket, easy put up.
Go to the plays that work.
And the Raiders up by 7.
Or have worked, or work a lot anyway.
A little higher percentage shot down there. Ireland's going to dribble in. Tried to get the reverse. Going to be shoved by Cook. He just picked up his 3rd. And Danville in the bonus.
It was on the floor.
I thought it was on the floor, the push, but they're going to say he was shooting. He's going to get 2 free throws. The foul is not on Cook. It's on Hayes.
Yeah. So 2 on Hayes now. Free throw.
No good.
Missed. And 17 foul for the Railers. So, of course, Danville will be in the bonus for the rest of the 5:08, which is going to be a long 5:08, I got to think. You bragged about how quickly the first half went. It might be a long.
I make up for it here. Second free throw good for Ireland. It's 39-33. Railers. Biven in a bad spot. Dribbles out of it. Now we got to get it across. Now we do to Gowan. 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yeah, be confident with the ball. Be strong with it. Look to get to the paint and layup area.
Hayes dribbles in, blocked out of bounds off of Winslow, but a good strong move by Hayes. Went up off that right foot, Josh. So that's reassuring that it's stable. Probably a little painful, but
as he gets older, he'll figure out when that help side comes over. He'll pass it off to
Hayes. Dribbles in, kicks it out to Carson. Ooh, Carson just about had a double dribble there, but able to get away with it. Now the Raiders work it around. Hayes kicks it out to Biven. Biven finds the lane, tries to get it to Cook. Cook saves it to Gowan.
Danville's going to start to be really aggressive. Yeah. The Railers have got to be ready to meet your pass and be strong with the ball.
Good call. Timeout by Coach Al as the Railers got a little sporadic there.
Rarity Insurance Services for your local, family-owned, independent insurance agency for over 50 years, located at 617 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Contact Kyle or Lindsay about 4% guaranteed interest for 6 years. Phone 217-732-7341.
Gator Logistic Materials. Don't waste your time and money dealing with brokers and distributors for your company's packaging and shipping supplies. Chomp through the red tape and buy directly from manufacturers right here in Illinois. Buy from Gator. Reach out at GatorLM.com for more information and a quote.
Tarter Brothers Mechanical at 602 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln and online at tarterbrothers.com.
39-33, 4:26 to go in the ball game. Railers with the basketball. With it, now he'll be trapped. Now he'll get it over to Carson. Swings it over to Gowan.
Yeah, they're running and jumping, so be aware of your man, be aware of another guy's man coming to trap you.
Saucy, Carson top of the key. Now they get it to Gowan, right corner to Saucy. Saucy right wing, up top to Carson. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Cook left corner.
Yeah, let's lull him to sleep here for a while. Make him play defense for a while, then all of a sudden hit him with the drive.
Cook up and couldn't get it to go, but the foul. He'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, Cook high enough to go up over the rim and just lay it in, and couldn't get it to go, but he will go to the line here. 3:52 left. The Railers up 6. Senior's got to step up here and make some free throws.
First free throw up and got it.
Good soft touch right off the front and let it bounce around a little bit.
Danville still has a foul to give. Cook's free throw, second free throw up and rolled in and out. No good. Gowan there with the rebound.
Go to the corner.
Other Raiders with the basketball. 3:45, they lose it. And they're going to have a foul on Biven, on Robinson, and Danville on the bonus.
Yeah.
It's Biven's second. 18 fouls on the Railers. And Danville going to be at the free throw line, trying to put points on the board with the clock stopped, and that's...
Yeah, and the bad thing is we had the possession. Jake had it. Nice rebound by Gowan. Gowan got it to Biven, and Biven just looked a little unsure of himself tonight as far as what to do. Thought he had a chance to dribble out of pressure, but got it tipped away and fouled their best player in Robinson, who has been quiet as of late. Sure, this is something you don't want to give him some confidence to get going.
Second free throw from Robinson up and good. 40-35, 3:44 to go, and here comes the pressure from the Vikings.
Yeah, on a make, the Vikings look to set up this pressure.
Saucy up to Gowan, to Cook. Cook, spin, up and good.
That's a good press breaker right there. The ball didn't hit the floor very much, Scott. Direct line passes, and then Cook was ready to score.
42-35, 3:25 to go in the game. Ireland, he's going to dribble in on Saucy, kick it over, stolen away by Gowan, and he fell out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle down there by Gowan, though. He stopped that baseline pass to go somewhere. Either, I don't know if he was planning on throwing it to the other side or right to the block, but Gowan right there.
Little lob to Winslow, up no good. Fought for, Gowan snags it, and he's going to be fouled by Winslow. That's only the 16th foul on Danville.
Yeah, good job by Cook, though, too, on that last possession. I thought he was straight up, and Jones Winslow went right into him, which is a good play there, but Cook was just in good defensive position.
Hold on 4, Smith. Ooh, almost stolen. Now Carson has it. And a good timeout. Good timeout by Coach Al right before the jump ball. Raiders still going to have 3.
Yeah, and Vikings are just scrambling like crazy after the basketball. So we have got to get something, a quick pass and maybe a cut right to the middle, and then you got kind of easy pickings once you break that first line of defense with that run and jump trap.
Some more sponsors for tonight's game. Tarter Brothers Mechanical at 602 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, and online at tarterbrothers.com.
Holmes Farms, growing for the future. Learn more at facebook.com/Holmes Farms or call 217-306-4785.
Lincoln Heating and Cooling at 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. You can phone them at 217-735-5835.
Still got a long way to go here, Scott. 42-35, the Railers up. We have the basketball. Next foul on Danville. The Railers will be in the bonus, but 3:03 left. A lot of things can happen here.
They'll get it into Biven. Now he'll go left. Ireland guarding him. Now Cook left wing. Ooh, almost.
Thank goodness Saucy was right there.
Saucy was right there. Now Cook with the top of the key. Biven left wing. Saucy. Now Carson. Good fake by Gowan.
Yeah,
now they'll reset to Carson.
Right. Use your ball fakes. Every pass can't be an over the head and chest pass. You're going to have to use your defense, use your bounce passes.
Almost a steal, but the foul before on Winslow, and the Railers are in bonus.
Yeah, Biven will step to the free throw line. And I think he was the one, the couple possessions before they got the ball tipped away from behind. He almost hit it there again, but the referee called him for a foul. So Jake's got to realize when he gets past his guy, he's got to kind of bring that dribble over in front of him and not leave it on his side.
Bivin to the line for one in the bonus. First free throw up and good. Nothing but net for Bivin. And he'll get one more with the Railers up 43-35, 2:37 to go in the game. Winner moves on. Loser goes home. Free throw no good off the front of the rim. Now Robinson with the basketball. Danville down by 8. Smith over to Robinson, right wing, way deep.
Yeah, they're not in a real big hurry.
No, they're not. That's fine. Ooh, you saw it too. Now tapped away by Bivin. Grabs it and just chucks it over Saucy's head. A little panic mode right there. Yeah. And just a little high, too high for Saucy. The game, 43-35. Danville inbound right in front of the bench. He'll get it into Robinson. Now Bivin comes out on him. Robinson to Smith. Smith pulls it back out. Bivin goes out on him.
On him. Yeah. A couple guys that try to go by him. That's the wrong guy they're picking on trying to go by because Jake's really good defensively.
Feed it into Winslow, and he's going to be fouled by Saucy. Winslow's going to get 2 more free throws. We are under 2 minutes to go in the game. Railers with an 8-point lead. And Winslow to the line for 2. Got the first.
Well, 43-36. Railers need a rebound here if the miss.
Free throw up and good for Winslow, and timeout on the court. Yeah, Danville wants a timeout.
You're going to have to think something different, crazy is going to come here, right? I mean, they call a timeout late in the game for a reason. They're setting up some sort of a press, some sort of a denial. They've pretty much pressed a lot of the game, but maybe something different with a denial or a full, a trap first pass, something different. So the Railers going to have to be well aware of what's going on.
Holmes Farms, growing for the future. Learn more at facebook.com/Holmes Farms or call 217-306-4785.
The Lincoln Banking Center, a division of the First National Bank in Tremont, your local bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. Don't miss Capsules Cheeseburgers in Paradise fundraiser on April 22nd. For details, call 217-732-2159.
The Railers will inbound here. Full court pressure as we...
Carson there to get it. Now he's going to speed up to the right, and he's going to be fouled by... No,
it looked like a carry. On that side. So Railers with a turnover here. 43-37, a minute 52 left. Keon checks out. Bivin in for a defense, I'm assuming. So, boy, this gets a lot more interesting now after a quick turnover.
Railers up by 6. Danville with the basketball. They're looking for Winslow. Now Smith with it right wing to Robinson up top.
Yeah, Winslow or Robinson going to shoot the ball here.
Now Smith in the corner, trap, nowhere to go. Another trap and a timeout for Danville. And they've got, I don't know, I think they had 2. I think they have 1 left. Nope. Timeout Danville, is that it?
No more. I heard one of the fans yell, no more timeout. So
yeah. Some more sponsors. I think I read one.
The Carpet House, the professional design team at the Carpet House in Lincoln, will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531.
Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422.
Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renters insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
We got so many sponsors, I can't keep track of what we've read and what we haven't.
Thanks for stepping up for the postseason.
And that's going to be out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say that's off of Cook. Looked like Winslow tapped it out. It's going to stay with Danville under their own basket.
The Railers just can't get a loose ball, a rebound here.
Get it into Ireland. Now a trap. Now they'll get it to Smith. Now Ireland's going to dribble in. Kick it out. Three-pointer from Robinson. No good. Schilling there for the rebound.
Call foul, ref. There you go.
And Schilling's going to go to the line.
Nice strong rebound there by Schilling as he went high. And then, of course, they've got to come and foul. Schilling with two of two from the line here already here tonight. So we're hoping that he can head back to the line and knock two more down.
Yeah, that first one's very important. Make it a three-possession game with 1:12 to go. And good. 44-37, 1:12 to go in the ball game. Second free throw for Schilling. Got it to go.
So the lead back up to 8 now. As you said, 45-37, a minute 8 left here in the game.
Ireland, he's going to dribble in on Hayes. Back his way in, up and good. Good strong move by Ireland. And with Hayes healthy, that's not going to happen. Biven pulls up his dribble, gets it to Cook. 50 seconds to go in the game. And going to call a foul on Smith.
Yeah, so
the good thing is we're in double bonus now.
Send Biven to the free throw line. .4. Railers up 45-39. Need a couple free throws here from the senior Biven.
Been good.
Railers been good on the free throws today, Scott. 4 of 4 for Schilling. I believe Biven now 3 of 3, going for 4 of 4. I think Cook's 1 of 2.
And couldn't get it to go. Railers up 7, 45 seconds to go in the game.
Got a rebound here. If you get a stop, you've got to get rebounds.
Robinson. Now Ireland. Smith in the corner for a 3. Got it. Here comes the pressure for the Vikings. Hayes. Couldn't get it in. The Railers with 3 timeouts left, so that'll give them 2. Danville with 0 timeouts with 27 seconds to go in the game.
Boy, just how quickly those threes make a difference, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 3. Now it's a 4-point game. They catch one in the corner, and then they almost get a turnover here where the Railers can't get open. So we'll see if they don't go with their home run play here to release some pressure and see if we can't get somebody going long for an easy layup. At least get the ball in bounds. You know Danville's going to foul you, so you've got to do your best job to get the ball in bounds and be strong with it.
Sponsors for tonight's game, the Eaton Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com.
Growl Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Call 217-735-4444.
27 seconds to go in the ball game. Railers with the basketball. Hayes to inbound. And a 5-second call on the Railers as they couldn't get it in. And it's going to be Danville basketball on their own baseline, down by 4.
No lob here. They've gone a lob play to Winslow before.
There's Ireland. He's going to dribble in, feed it down low. Ooh, nice block by Cook.
Oh, big block.
Stuffed him. Now a foul on Ireland, and Cook's going to get 2 free throws.
Oh, Railers get lucky here.
Yes,
a 5-second call, and then they get it in underneath the basket, and the long arms of the law. Thank goodness for Cook, because that was a clean block, and 2 points go in there, man. We start to get real nervous.
Some big free throws from the senior Cook.
1 of 2 from the free throw line here on the night. He will get 2.
But net for the first. Second free throw is good. There we go.
Attaboy. Keep him in front.
6-point lead, 18 seconds to go. Danville up in a hurry. Smith for a three, no good. Way off. And looks like Danville's going to retreat.
Yeah, boy. Woo. I was a little scared there after the 14-point lead went down to, I think, what, 4?
3 or 4, yeah.
So a little too hairy for the Railers, but they do come out on top and will play again here on Friday night to take on the winner of the next game between Mahomet Seymour and Champaign Central. Again, the Railers win it here from Champaign Central, 48-42 over the Vikings from Danville. We'll kick it back to the studios for a quick break and have the postgame in just a couple minutes. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
High School as the Railers win it here on a Wednesday already. Jeez. On a Wednesday night here in the first round of the regional, 48-42 over the Vikings from Danville. They will advance to the regional championship that will be here from Champaign Central High School on Friday at 7 o'clock. The Railers will get set to take on the winner of the game that the teams are warming up right in front of us right now. That will be the Mahomet Bulldogs and the Champaign Central Maroons, I believe. The Maroons?
Correct.
Champaign Central Maroons, yeah. So a good game going to go on here, and the Railers will be, again, 7 o'clock on Friday. Of course, we want to encourage everyone to get over to Rochester tomorrow night as the Lady Railers look to bring home the sectional championship. That game's a 7 o'clock game. They're taking on the host school, the Rockets from Rochester, and I believe they faced the first game of the season, I believe, by somebody was telling me the other night, and I kind of remember that. Actually, I think I tuned in. And the Lady Railers victorious over Rochester the first game of the season by around 20 points, I think it was. So I'm sure both teams have improved. So it should be a good basketball game over in Rochester tomorrow night. Head coach Neil Alexander getting set to throw on the headphones. Coach, and first, congratulations on the victory, 48-42. It was just a different atmosphere. I don't know what I kind of related it to, almost an afternoon game down in Collinsville, where it just wasn't a lot of noise, excitement. I don't know if it's the gym. There's the size off the court. At that point, a lot of people weren't here. Railers weren't quite ready to get rolling right away, but it was just a little bit different feel tonight.
Well, when you play in a state tournament, you usually have a bad game, and I hope, like heck, this was one. We didn't get off. We didn't play a lot of fire. They came out in the 2-3 zone. We didn't attack it very well, and we played soft. And, their guy in the middle just went right at us, and we basically got out of his way. And you can't do that and be expected to continue to be successul.
Coach,
but we were lucky and we won one.
We had 2 points in the first quarter, and then we got on a little roll and had 15 in the second. Kind of keyed by a couple threes from Nelson. I think Gowan got one to go right after him. So three threes in a row for the Railers got us going, got the crowd into it a little bit. And then from there, we had spurts where we were really good for 2 or 3 minutes in scoring, and then we went spurts of 2 or 3 minutes where we couldn't score.
We went into the third quarter, and I thought we had a good start to the third quarter. We jumped up on them 14.
Yeah.
Then we came down the floor 4 straight times, one passing shot with a 14-point lead, and they were loud.
It didn't make it either.
It didn't make them. And that's not the way you win basketball games in the state tournament. So, I thought we had that cured, but we had a lot of slippage tonight.
Yeah, and a win's a win. Like you said, hopefully you got that out of your system, and you're going to move on to play Friday night. You've seen this Mahomet Seymour team twice, and they're going to
twice.
Three times. 3 times.
You come once in a while, you know where we were at.
Here, every game. We're kind of out of sorts ourselves, a late start. And, boy, they just really got this thing going tonight. And, and now the Raiders with the big victory. And you're moving on. You got to be happy with that. But, like you said, the play wasn't there.
Well, Coach, and you got Hayes back, which is nice to get him back in the feel of the game and see how that thing kind of reacted over the game. Saw him hobble a little bit, kind of tweaked it at one point, but he got back out there.
That tweak is just, a little dry blood in there stretching out. So, really, that was probably good.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit more loose tomorrow, and, hopefully he'll be moving a little bit better. But,
preference on who we see on Friday, Coach? I've seen
how it is to be 4 times. So
yeah,
but we'll play whoever, and I think we feel good about what we're doing and who we're playing. But this team here is good. Mahomet, we know how they are. They don't have anything to lose, and they'll have a game plan for us. So.
A busy week at Lincoln Community High School, Coach, as the Lady Railers are going to play for a sectional title tomorrow. And then the Lincoln Railer boys will be right back here in the same gym Friday night. So if you're a basketball fan, you know, the next couple of days are some big games for the Railers.
Yeah, you know, we need to fill Rochester's gym and not let them have an advantage at home and help our girls out. And
good way to do that is get the tickets online. Is that right?
Yeah,
Coach?
you can get them online. They're out there.
Facebook and all that stuff.
Facebook. I think Lloyd's put it out there. I think we've sent it to every parent, every kid has been sent. So everybody knows that we've got it out there, but there are some out there that have to pick it up online and be able to get your ticket and be able to come on down and support the kids. You can also, if you don't get one online, you can buy them at the door. So I think they're $1 more at the door, but you know, we've just got to help the girls out, and then we're going to need all the help we can get Friday night. Yeah. We may call on you.
I got a half court. I can do half court.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win, and we'll see you right back here Friday night.
Okay.
That's going to do it for us here in Champaign. Our next broadcast will be Friday at 7 p.m. as the Railers are on the road to take on the winner of the Mahomet Seymour Bulldogs and the Champaign Central Maroons. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting at 6:30. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Joe Lee, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, and my sidekick Josh Comnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 48, Danville 42. The Railers now stand at 26-5. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. From Champaign, Illinois, good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Railer boys postseason basketball. WLCN's coverage of Railer postseason basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out merealty.com. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Blades Hair and Nail Salon, located at 241 Madigan Drive in Lincoln, offering salon services for hair, skincare, waxing, nails, lashes, and brows. Go online to bladeshairandnailsalon.com or call 217-732-7213. The Lincoln Memorial Hospital Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves through offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers Walking Program on Wednesdays and the 8th Annual LMH Market, opening May 20th. Moriarty Insurance Services, your local, family-owned independent insurance agency for over 50 years. Located at 617 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, contact Kyle or Lindsay about 4% guaranteed interest for 6 years. Phone 217-732-7341. Gator Logistic Materials. Don't waste your time and money dealing with brokers and distributors for your company's packaging and shipping supplies. Chomp through the red tape and buy directly from manufacturers right here in Illinois. Buy from Gator. Reach out at gatorlm.com for more information and a quote. Tarter Brothers Mechanical at 602 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln and online at tarterbrothers.com. Holmes Farms, growing for the future. Learn more at facebook.com/Holmes Farms or call 217-306-4785. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835. The Lincoln Banking Center, a division of the First National Bank in Tremont, your local bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. Helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty-Fighting Network. Don't miss Capsule's Cheeseburgers in Paradise fundraiser on April 22nd. For more details, call 217-732-2159. The Carpet House. The professional design team at the Carpet House in Lincoln will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Eaton Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Headlines Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Phone 217-651-8310. Lincoln Printers, providing complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. Schneider Chiropractic, providing results for body reconditioning, back and neck problems, along with preventative sports injury procedures. Call 217-732-2140. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of LCHS Railer Boys postseason basketball. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? The brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424. Stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.